Today's video is going to be a short discussion / opinion piece on speedrunning, which is a side spectator passion of mine, and what is maybe holding me back from speedrunning in Destiny 2. There's a couple things that I would like to see changed. To start, let me give you my definition of speedrunning, which in my own terms means completing a level / game as fast as possible by any means humanly possible. By contrast, a tool-assisted speedrun or TAS means completing a level / game as fast as possible by any means with assistance of emulators, macros, and save states. Why do I like speedrunning in Destiny? For me, it offers an alternative endgame, it optimizes farming in addition to being fun, and it's very high skill, arguably. Why do I dislike speedrunning in Destiny? For me, it's an online, always constantly updated game with no method to play an old patch. RNG determines whether or not your character can reasonably contest a current world record, and it's difficult to determine whether somebody is cheating, which can invalidate your attempts for a world record. Speedrun.com is a common website to submit speedruns to be displayed and ranked worldwide per category. Categories are speedruns where specific rules determine how the game must be run. Serious categories can exist like 100% completion or any percent completion, where the goal is just to get to the end title screen. Joke categories can also exist, like completing a game without jumping. Ultimately, rules for speedrunning are on a per game per community basis. How can Destiny 2 speedruns be organized in a way which preserves integrity and a reason to continue playing? For me, I see some potential issues. 1. A world record is set and a new patch makes beating the record impossible. For example, when the rapid fire glitch existed, players could have wiped the boss a few seconds faster. 2. A rule set isn't clearly defined. Is Titan skating with a macro fair game? Even if it is as easy as using a scroll wheel, what if I map jump to 5 different keys to skate? Is clipping through the map to reach an area fine, or does it omit so much of the game that it takes away from the skill aspects? That isn't really for me to decide, but rather the Destiny 2 community, speedrun community as a whole. Who am I, an individual, to say what is fair and skillful? In this video, discussion piece, whatever, I will offer my opinions and reference how other speedrun communities solve some of these potential issues. So directly referencing my dislikes, it is an online, always constantly updating game with no method to play on an old patch. I say that new leaderboards could be created for each patch in which the speedrun.com moderators feel it is impossible to contest an old record. In GoldenEye 64, that's a Nintendo 64 first-person shooter, the speedrun community, named theelite.net, uses a leaderboard system where maintaining a world record on a per-level basis adds points that determine your overall ranking. Destiny 2 could use a similar system where your rank placement on strikes, raids, and dungeons give points that determine your overall ranking. Every patch that severely alters the game could reset the leaderboards where your historical total is added up and referenced for a third additional leaderboard. This could be used as a credibility tally for future inclusions on moderation boards and forums. It may not be a perfect system, but it's what I could come up with quickly for sake of the video. The second thing I dislike was that RNG determines whether or not your character can reasonably contest for a world record. And here's where I'm probably going to champion trading. So rather than feeling the need to borrow an account for sake of setting a world record, it would be cool to see an instance trading system implemented where as long as you participated in the same activity with the same fire team, you had the option to trade or gift items with other members of your fire team within a few minutes. In addition, it would be cool to see a method implemented for curbing bad RNG. This could include some sort of near impossible task where the reward is the ability to curate a weapon or armor roll. Think Petra's run with a force loadout and it's light level capped. You could limit this reward to once per week or once per month to start. I'm sure I could come up with insanely difficult tasks if given more time. The third thing I dislike is that it's difficult to determine whether or not someone is cheating, which could invalidate your attempts for a world record. A hand cam doesn't prove that macros are used 100% of the time. I don't really know how to go about creating a fair anti-cheat system. However, in some communities, honor code should be enough. Perhaps a button input overlay should be required on recordings. I don't know. As far as spliced runs, which is different runs spliced together to look like one take, these could be debunked via Destiny tracker verification to see if it was truly done in one play session. Overall, I think that speedrunning could be a fun pastime for Destiny players looking to challenge themselves. At the very least, hopping back onto Destiny 1 for sake of speedrunning could be the answer, since the game no longer receives updates. I did this in one take, so I pardon any mistakes, any background noise and that sort of thing, but let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you guys.